my relationship with God in such a new, profound way, in which that it felt a lot more clear. And this kind of leads on to what my main talk is about, which is that this 3-year course has essentially made me see Islam as something that's unapologetically in this world, and it's presenting Islam as this thing unapologetically. And well, what do I mean by that? So I think all of us have had, frustrations in the modern world when we see Islam attacked on various fronts, either for its seemingly, outdated laws or morals. And of course, none of us, have agree with this, but we often struggle to find ourselves explaining this or feeling, why are we in the right? I think what this allows us to do is to have a more God-centric view of everything that we do. Uncle was talking about this just a couple of weeks ago. All of the studies we have normally are centered around either the progression of the individual or to this kind of greater order that society has that's always changing and advancing and is forcing us to do new things that make us drift ever further. But this God-centric view allows us to have a greater focus on what matters, and questions like why why does God appear cruel in X circumstance in a way disappears, because it's almost irrelevant. Because if God's at the center of everything and we believe he is the divine supreme being, then why does what he does matters? Our sense of fairness is our sense of fairness. We're mortal and therefore none of it matters. So if we center all of our beliefs around kind of worshipping the divine deity and adhering to his every command, things become a lot more clearly, look a lot more clear. And of course, we have to go about this in a more informed way, which is another thing that the course taught us. It taught us in the second year the nuances of Islamic law, which I never thought was something. I thought it was something that dusty old books hidden away in some library would have been dedicated to. But it's this, one of the most